That's what it's in the enemy's fire. Yeah. Hey, look, I just wanna bow. All my niggas said it out, cause we ain't about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just want. I've been praying that my enemies fall, nigga. I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And if you lie, I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Give me what I'm doing. Let my enemies see a little proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Feel my own skin, homie. Enough room to put my niggas out it. Just start a couple business out it. Fuck any nigga never shit on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my real bill. Gold rolls when I still go. I can see the pictures when it's clear view. Gotta separate the snakes. And all you fuck niggas just go hate. Till you pray to God I'll catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas they gon' feel this. Still the little verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna bow. So my niggas say it proud. Cause we ain't about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. To get them tooties how they call. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And if you glad I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Give me what I'm doing. Let my enemies see a little proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Get up out of bells on me. Get killers with them rounds on me. Feel like a dead from the drama. Don't make me make the people bang down on them gloves. I can give a fuck if you right blue. And I was through hoop from the fruit to the roof. Cops still shooters every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. This brotherhood is a pepper. Building out a gold, we protected. So many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Texas. Know that 250 you killed on it. Stay ringing in your ears, woman. If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. So my niggas say it out, cause we ain't about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. To get them tooties how they call. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And if you glad I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Give me what I'm doing. Let my enemies see a little proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Yeah. All the children, they grow up careful around drugs. Yeah. I just wanna bow. Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Went to the brother that had a real. And she loved him for whatever reason. Yeah. I just wanna bow. I do too. Get to the sister, you know, say they had that nigga leaving. Yeah. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Somebody niggas is locked up. I hope you do too. And I hope you niggas see a lot of that. Yeah, I just wanna bow. I just wanna bow. It's yours. We love to combine they whole operation. 7-9 bricks, right beside this for occupation. This shit a race. They done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud. Look at hostile. This you be style. We stop now. Follow this one bit. Good last one round. Let that old rush ride. Let the rich more till the sun down. Enough with this shit. Love to make it hot. You know my niggas with the guns in the drums there. Running in bitch in the Lord, Paul, for the real, hey. Solid beside my death, and y'all beside yourself. One drum for what you perform, and you gon' hide yourself. Devil got the job for his life, and the bitch ain't got no love for the practice. No, this world is it. And hear my father's house is speaking bases. I got bitch up in your bitches to shut that shit. So, you destroy my people. Get down and pay the price. Stay low. You gotta get. Now we shook, vicious word out this hand and book. Y'all just take these levels back to school. My bro sand and hook. They cross the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cows. The only thing sweet is the honey check. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And ain't down death with the devil. This love tomorrow. Why? Cause they gotta leave a man. In the man, I see the horse in the peaceful way. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' go with him to free me. The white man is the weak. They got a purpose. Why this night you ain't out like this? You got this thing on your knees. They wanna have me. The demons got this bitch burned at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the book of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please. And I squeeze on her level beats. What you mean?
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black one. I can't really do shit because they have to get. I can't believe they just did this.
Shalom Israel, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baruch Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shemor, Allah Thumb by Hashem, Yahweh Shai to the sisters. Tonight, as usual, every Tuesday night, this is the Tuesday night brotherhood class. And the topic that we're gonna get into today is the lack of brotherhood and sisterhood that us as Israel have for each other with the certain actions that we choose to indulge in. Like our men being sodomites, homosexuals, and our women whoring themselves out and being whores in this empire to obtain anything. You understand? Like if you got a man that's a homosexual, he's basically teaching the younger generation of men that come up under him that it's okay to indulge in that wicked act. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for a man to be a homosexual, you tearing down your own nation. You can't rebuild a nation of strong and mighty men that will lead their nation out of captivity, that will lead their nation towards righteousness if you got a nation full of men that are effeminate and homosexual. You understand? Like, being a homosexual is not Israelite culture. You understand? We don't have any forefathers that were patriarchs of our nation that indulged in homosexuality. You can't find none. You understand what I'm saying? Only time you got men that indulge in homosexuality as far as being Israelites, excuse me, is men who follow the philosophies and the mind frame of these heathen nations. You understand? Like our laws tell us we can't indulge in homosexuality. That tears down the nation. You understand? And the women pouring themselves out. If you got a woman that's gonna be a leader to the younger generation of women that comes up under her, then they gonna do exactly what she do. You understand? Like if you got a woman that's saying, "Oh, it's okay to have a hot girl summer," or "It's okay for me to sleep with many different men for money," or "It's okay for me to it's my body, I can do what I want to do." You gonna feed that same energy to the next generation of young ladies that's coming up under these women that indulge in this type of wicked behavior. You understand? Like a woman that teaches her daughter or her little sister or her little cousin, you understand, that it's okay for her to be a whore and sleep with a lot of different men. That's not gonna do nothing but give us the next generation of women that's going to be a headache for these men. You understand what I'm saying? And not only are they going to be a headache for the men, like you got women who indulge in whorish activities, and when a woman is indulging in whorish activities, she don't care about nobody but herself. You understand what I'm saying? Like a woman that'll just sit up there and sleep with men for monetary gain or because she don't want to be ruled over. She don't care about her nation. She don't care about her community. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing with a man that's being a sodomite or an effeminate man. You understand? He don't care about raising up his community to making sure that everybody's household is good and we all on one accord. You understand what I'm saying? By raising up strong men to protect these women. You understand? Like, if you got a homosexual man, he can't protect no children from being raped. You understand? If most likely he probably got molested when he was younger, so he don't even care about protecting the next child that comes after him from being taken advantage of in a young age. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you got a man who indulges in homosexuality, like, not only does he hate himself, does he hate men in general, but he hates women also. Like you see a lot of these sodomites that go with this transgender thing they got going on today, and let him say he's a woman and he'll get into a sport that's for women and go out there and dominate the woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got sodomites that will jump in the ring, in a UFC ring with your daughter and beat the living daylights out of her because he's a man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's what these sodomites do too. These sodomites don't care about females. They have no love for women in general. They figure they can be a better woman than an actual woman. You understand what I'm saying? And that's wicked as hell and backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Let me get to this first scripture. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's in our laws. We got laws about our women not being whores. We got laws about our men not being homosexuals. You understand what I'm saying? Committing homosexual acts. Like you got brothers that's down low homosexuals, and you understand they'll be outside indulging in homosexual acts with all types of different men, but this dude might be married. You understand what I'm saying? He come home and most likely they Christian. He come home, you know what I'm saying? He give his wife AIDS or HIV, and she ain't understanding that what he got going on. You understand what I'm saying? But she might be a whore her damn self. So she might be stepping out the marriage on him. You understand what I'm saying? And go deal with another brother and end up giving that brother HIV. And this brother, he might be one of them dudes that just have sex with women and just throw them away. So he just infecting the black community, and it all starts with this homosexual dude and this horrible woman not having brotherhood and sisterhood for each other, and not caring about what's really good for the nation of people. They just follow their own vain lusts. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what our nation is not about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can't go out here and live like how these other nations live. We got laws against that to prevent us from catching diseases. You understand what I'm saying? To prevent us from killing each other. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a woman that's a whore, you understand what I'm saying? Like, a woman that's a whore, you understand what I'm saying? Like, her nation. She'll go sleep with this man, that man. You understand what I'm saying? And if she's a whore and she goes sleep with this man and that man, she probably got two different men thinking that, okay, that's my woman. You understand what I'm saying? But when they find out that, oh, it ain't your woman and she's sleeping with both of us, these dudes might bump heads and kill each other. And this happens in a ghetto all the time. You understand what I'm saying? A brother find out his woman is stepping out on him and dealing with another brother. That like, as a man, that's gonna make a man mad, because we prideful. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna make a man mad, and a lot of times men get mad and resort to violence, especially if you don't have the proper guidance. You understand, like how we got in the eyes should be kept by the Commander General Yana. You know what I'm saying? And here, woman step out on us, man. Shalom, Lord be with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting emotional like how brothers is on the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Because we ain't permitted to be effeminate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, an effeminate man is first of all, effeminate man is going to want to desire another man's wife in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't desire our brothers' wives. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not being brotherly. Brothers understand what happens when a sister is dealing with one brother and then she start to deal with another brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like that jealousy demon is real, and it will get people killed. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying a woman being a whore, that's not sisterly to her nation. You understand what I'm saying? She can be a whore and not care about what nobody else has going on but herself. But then her not caring about what nobody has going on but herself can get two brothers to be trying to kill each other over her being a whore. You understand what I'm saying? And the same thing with men of Israel that indulge in homosexuality and want to live a life of a sodomite. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got brothers who mind is so twisted in this empire because of probably what happened to them when they was younger, or they figure, okay, I gotta basically indulge in the festivities of the society to become some person of a high stature in the society, because we've been broken down and in these ghettos and on these reservations. You understand what I'm saying? To where you got brothers like a lot of these rappers and you know, politicians and preachers and all that type of stuff. They understand that this is the oppressor's empire. You understand? And the oppressor is the biggest homosexual ever. You understand what I'm saying? So they probably look and looking at this oppressor like, well, damn, shit. If he say it's okay, he run the empire, then it must be okay. Then I can indulge in that, man. The Lord don't want us dealing with none of that wicked stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not our culture for us to be homosexuals or whores. You understand? Like I just read in the law. Salakia. You understand what I'm saying? We get to my second precept. Yeah, you got women who will whore themselves out because they only care about what they got going on. You understand what I'm saying? They only care about what's good for them. They don't care about what's good for the community. They don't care about, oh, if I'm a whore, that might mess my son's head up as he's watching me whore myself out, and then he grows up and he don't respect women. You understand what I'm saying? And he ended up being a womanizer or a woman abuser, or he having sex with multiple different women and just throwing them away. You understand what I'm saying? So like you get to this precept. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20. So like such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Like being in the ghetto, we know a lot of women who will do the most evil, outlandish things. You understand? They will lie on men to get them arrested, or vex a man so much to where a man that's in the world, he don't have the wherewithal on how to deal with a wicked woman. You understand what I'm saying? All he knows is what he's seen before him, and that's to put his hands on a woman, or you understand, like he don't have the right tutelage and teaching of how to deal with a wicked woman. He don't have the right tutelage and teaching on how to avoid a wicked woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got brothers who they mamas just straight whores. You understand what I'm saying? And this is how they value damn near all the women that they gonna meet. Like she just gonna be a hoe, so I might as well treat her like that and woo woo, right? But at the same time, like this behavior, this is learned behavior. You understand what I'm saying? The scriptures say, Salakia, let me read that one more time. The book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. Like you got women that will sit up here and raise monsters as children. You understand what I'm saying? Teach them all manner of evil. Then when your son grow up and he done murdered about 4 people and now he on the run or he in prison doing life, you got this woman be like, well, I raised him the best I can. I don't know why he's like that, man. You know exactly why he's like that. Because you was an adulterous woman who indulged in whoredom, and this is what you showed to your child. You understand what I'm saying? And after he picked up this, like you gotta understand the psychological damage that it would do to a man as he gets older when he understands that his mama is a whore. You understand what I'm saying? That would literally, and then on top of that, she been a whore for so long, like that's the reason his father ain't there. You understand what I'm saying? And now his father ain't there to guide him in the right way, because his father wasn't guided in the right way, but his father's not around to even try to teach him from going down the wrong path. All he sees is his mother being a whore. You understand what I'm saying? This man, look, if you got a brother and his mama's a whore, man, that's a recipe to build a killer. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got a mama who don't give a fuck a Salaki, who don't care about nobody but herself. You understand? And she got a son. Watch how that man grow up. If he don't get up in his eyes, she'll be kept. He gonna be a drug dealing murderer. You understand what I'm saying? He not gonna care about nobody on planet Earth, because his mama, she an adulterous woman. She done ate and wiped her mouth like, look, man, I ain't did nothing. I don't know why that dude like that. But you done showed him all manner of evil his whole life, and this is what he thinks about his mother. Man, that will crush a man's spirit to understand that his mama is a whore. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. Let me get Go to the Apocrypha. The book of Second Ezra, chapter 5, and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft set out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters. You understand? That minstrous women bringing forth monsters. A minstrous woman is like when a woman is on her menstrual cycle. Well, in the scriptures, our law says when a woman is on her menstrual cycle, she's unclean. You understand what I'm saying? Like she can't come into the temple. And this scripture is talking about basically not a woman who just on her period or on her monthly salakia, but a unclean woman in deeds and in thoughts. She gonna bring forth monsters. You understand what I'm saying? And these monsters is gonna be the younger generation of women that come up under her, that's stripping on these poles. You understand? That's sleeping with different men for money. That the future hot girl summers. You understand what I'm saying? These women that's gonna have brothers on child support. You know what I'm saying? Like a brother might have a menial job, but if he got the wrong baby mama and she one of these mistress women, or she's the product of one of them mistress women, she's the monster of that mistress woman, she gonna put that brother on child support, and that brother gonna be just out of his mind because he working so hard and he ain't coming home, he bringing that paycheck home, and that paycheck say 45 cents. I'm not exaggerating. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of brothers that get put on child support and they are robbing that brother blind. And in many cases, you got brothers that get put on child support that actually do for their kids. You understand? Like I remember it was a story that came out a while ago. I believe the brother was, I forget where the brother was from, but if I'm not mistaken, his baby mama and his child, they lived in California. You understand what I'm saying? Like that brother drove across America damn near to California to kill that sister that put him on child support because they was just taking all his money and he ain't have nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Oppression maketh the wise man mad. I'm paraphrasing, but a man that understands, like, man, I'm being oppressed here. You understand what I'm saying? Like this ain't for me. It'll make a brother do some crazy stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got brothers who won't work, who won't go get a job because they know soon as the state or whoever know that they got a job, they know that sister is gonna put him on child support and they gonna take everything from that dude. You understand what I'm saying? And that's like a brotherhood and sisterhood for each other. Because that brother might be outside trying to sell drugs or rob people and put his life on the line just to get something to eat because he's being oppressed with this child support. You understand what I'm saying? By this mistress woman, you understand, who eat and wipe her mouth and basically say, I ain't did nothing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And the cycle just keeps going. If you got sisters, like you could tell a sister who mama just was evil as hell. You understand? Like she gonna act exactly the way her mother act and taught her how to act. And the mother probably don't, she probably ain't sitting down like, yeah, girl, this how you do this and this how you do that. But at the same time, like experience is the best teacher. You understand what I'm saying? Like a sister could sit up there and look at all the evil, wicked antics of her mother and feel, well, okay, well, my mother, she's doing better than my father is, or my mother was around more than my father and she made it out okay. So maybe if I just be like her, I could make it out okay too. That's evil. You understand what I'm saying? That's evil and wicked as hell. For a woman to be so low down to where she don't respect nothing but her own feelings. And then the next generation after her is just all bad. Like, look at what's going on today. Everything that you see on the news, like I could turn on the news right now. It's brothers and sisters getting killed, killing each other or getting killed by the police every single day. Look at these rappers in these new generations. You understand? They don't talk about nothing but killing each other. And every time I turn on the TV, it's a new rapper in jail. You understand what I'm saying? For some gun charges or for some murder charges. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason the reason that brothers, so like I just got threw off with that. But yeah, right. So forget what I was talking about. Salakia. Let me just go to this next scripture. Salakia is real. Go to the next one. The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and 22. Salakia, bear with me. Forget the point, but I'm going to come back to that point, Lord willing. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as womankind. It is an abomination. You understand? Like, it's another one of our laws about, and it's basically like the same law of a woman not whoring herself out. Like, men, we ain't supposed to be no hoes either. You feel what I'm saying? Like for a man to be a sodomite, you basically is like you literally selling your backside, you understand, for money to try to get a piece of this empire. Like, men, we Black, Latino, and Native American man, come into this ISUBK. You understand what I'm saying? These are the most hardcore niggas you gonna ever meet in your life. You understand what I'm saying? We don't indulge in homosexual lifestyles and alternative lifestyles. That type of stuff is for sissies and punks. And we ain't none of that up in here. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to find some hardcore righteous brothers. We don't want to rob you. We don't want to steal from you. We don't want nothing from you, but except for us to know that you're going to be on the front line fighting in this war with us. You understand what I'm saying? The men of a nation, the men run the nation. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't run your nation and be brotherly to your nation if you're a homosexual or if you're a drug addict. You understand what I'm saying? Homosexuals are these effeminate type of cats. These cats ain't good for nothing at all. You understand what I'm saying? They can't make sure that your nation thrives if he being a homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? If he being effeminate. If he being a drug addict or a drug dealer, you understand what I'm saying? Our nation, we ain't permitted to not stand up for our people, and that's what homosexuality does to men. It's basically like another. It's basically like another drug, like church. You understand what I'm saying? Like it make you. I don't know how to put it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, being a homosexual is just so evil towards your nation. It's evil towards your mama. It's evil towards your brothers, your sisters, your daddy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no man wants and no righteous man, no man in his right mind with no demons on him whatsoever. You don't want your son to be no homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Lord forbid, if anything homosexual come about my loins, man, I ain't messing with you. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I got a homosexual family member, I know you're homosexual, man. Look, you need to go get some counsel for that, or we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't vibe like that, folks. Because I ain't that's I'm totally against that. You understand what I'm saying? Like the men in the ISUPK, we all totally against going against God's laws up under Commander General Yana. You understand what I'm saying? But being a homosexual, that got a different type of demon on it that cripples nations. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you got 10 men and they homosexuals, and then you got another 10 men that's not homosexuals. You understand what I'm saying? If all 10 of them men, I mean, if all 20 of them men wasn't homosexuals, your nation would get built way faster. But you got half of that, half of the 20 being homosexuals. It's gonna cripple your nation a little bit as far as it's trying to be built. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not brotherly for a brother to be homosexual. You worried about your own demonic lust versus worrying about your people getting out of hell. You understand what I'm saying? And homosexuals is some of the most evilest people in the world. Like, especially the homosexual of our people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they'll try to take you to jail for a hate crime if a homosexual attack you and you defend yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this empire has done a number on our people. You understand what I'm saying? On our men and women, for women to believe that their greatest asset is to be a whore, or a man feels that he has enough freedom to indulge in such a vile, disgusting act as being a sodomite. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. Get Jeremiah 10:2. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. You understand what I'm saying? The scriptures say, learn not the way of the heathen, meaning don't do what these heathens do. Being a homosexual is a heathen custom. You understand what I'm saying? Being a whore, that's a heathen custom. You understand what I'm saying? Like, our laws tell you can't do that. You understand? These laws that we agreed to keep. You understand? When Moses led the children of Israel out of Egypt, we agreed to keep these laws. You understand what I'm saying? And these laws, Salaki, are so righteous in building a nation. Like when you got brothers that's not effeminate or not sodomites, you understand? We're not gonna get into fights and skirmishes over stuff that men shouldn't fight and skirmish over. You understand what I'm saying? Like, women have a different spirit on men on them than men do. Like, women, they get mad at certain stuff that men don't get mad at. And if you're a man and you're a homosexual, you understand what I'm saying? Like, your spirit is gonna be like a woman's. You understand what I'm saying? And the Lord made man and woman. He didn't make one gender of people. You understand what I'm saying? So we supposed to be different. You understand what I'm saying? A man ain't supposed to, we're not supposed to act like no woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, men, we have the ability to be strong leaders of our households and our nations. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you got a brother that takes on being a homosexual, you understand what I'm saying? He's automatically going to think like a female. That's not what our nation is about as far as us changing roles with men and women. That ain't what we do. What we do is we follow the righteous order that the Lord gave us to build a strong, righteous nation of people. You understand what I'm saying? And following the heathen custom like being a whore or a sodomite, that tears down the structure of our nation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you got a brother and he indulges in homosexuality, then he won't have the wherewithal to understand that, well, hey, I'm supposed to protect the women and the children in my family. So, so somebody can try to harm or attack this family of this brother, but he a homosexual. If he a homosexual, then he not gonna be brotherly enough to try to defend the family with his life. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. That brother gonna be looking for somebody to save him and protect him when he's supposed to be the protector. You understand what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the person that's making sure everybody is tawab in that nation or in that family or in that household. You understand what I'm saying? Like, our nation is built on patriarchs. For you to be a patriarch of a family, you got to be a strong nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be a man that's willing to kill and die for his family. You understand what I'm saying? And to be a sodomite, to be a sodomite don't come with that spirit at all. A sodomite ain't thinking that he got to protect nothing. You understand what I'm saying? A sodomite is gonna think like a woman. He gonna think that he need to be protected. You understand what I'm saying? The logic. Go to next precept. Proverbs 3:31. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the scriptures say, don't be envious of your oppressor, meaning don't be jealous of him. Let this oppressor be a homosexual. You understand? Let his woman be a whore. You understand what I'm saying? Let them indulge in alternative lifestyles. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get jealous of them. Don't choose none of their ways, because their ways are the ways of destruction. Like, the scripture calls Esau the son of perdition. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these people indulge in all type of abominable acts that's just going to get them killed. That's just going to it's going to shorten their lifespan. They're going to smoke cigarettes. They're going to do all type of drugs. They're going to have homosexual acts with each other. They women going to be whores. You understand what I'm saying? And all of that type of activity makes your life shorter. You're going to catch cancer. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to catch AIDS. You're going to catch HIV. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're going to develop a drug habit to where you outside begging for change, or you like how they used to say back in the day, you got that monkey on your back, and now you can't deal with it. So you outside robbing and stealing from people. But you robbing and stealing from the wrong person to get your face blown off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we can't envy our oppressor and choose their ways. And being a whore and a sodomite is the oppressor's way of life. That ain't our way of life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, our men and our women, when we amongst each other and we following our law, statutes, and commandments, we understand that you break these laws, you die. Back in the days, you understand? We up under the grace period now until Christ come back. But when Christ come back and his kingdom is set up on planet Earth, you bet not be a homosexual in the kingdom. You bet not be a whore in the kingdom, because we gonna kill you. Period. In the Lord's kingdom. Not right now, Israel. Not right now. Don't get it twisted. When Yahushua come back to rule on planet Earth, man, you better not break a small piece of this law. We find a nigga getting a lineup, it's gonna be bad for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't, you as Israel, you can't envy this oppressor and follow his rules, because his rules ain't made for you. You understand? Like you follow his rules is death for you. Because the oppressor's rules is breaking our laws from our God. You understand what I'm saying? Like the simplest thing that you can do, and I mean simple being easy, is to come back come back to your way of lifestyle. Get up under this eye should be camped under Commander General Yohana. You understand what I'm saying? Like I know everybody can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? But trust me, you come live on this righteous path to come loving your people and loving your God, you're gonna understand how way better your life is going to be than being in that world. You understand? Like what you can find in the world is homosexuals, disease, you know what I'm saying? Drug addiction. You understand what I'm saying? Like people sitting there waiting to murder and rob you. You understand what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, if you follow all the law, statutes, and commandments of this book, all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you. From verse 2 to 15 to 16, and the blessings. But you got 16 to 68, them all curses. You understand what I'm saying? Like you live how Esau wants you to live if you want to. You understand what I'm saying? You got way more curses than you got blessings coming to you. And I'm telling you, that's facts. You understand what I'm saying? Like our people, you can't be sitting out here acting like, well, man, if I choose this alternative lifestyle, it's gonna be better for me. And woo. Yeah, you might think it's better for you, just like the scriptures say, because the Lord tarries. I'm paraphrasing. They think ain't nothing gonna happen to them. You keep on playing with your life, because that's exactly what you're doing by following these oppressors' ways of life. And you're playing with the lives of your people by being a sodomite or a whore. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. I'm going to the New Testament now. This is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change their natural use into which is against nature. Like the scriptures say, a woman dealing with another woman, that's against nature. That's not what a woman is supposed to be used for. A woman is supposed to be used to help a man. You understand what I'm saying? A woman is supposed to give, like if she wants to indulge in having sex with a person, she's supposed to indulge in having sex with a man, one man, for the rest of her life. You understand what I'm saying? She's supposed to help that man lead his nation. You understand what I'm saying? She's supposed to help him by doing stuff in the household for her husband. You understand what I'm saying? By making sure the brother got something to eat. She can't help our nation prosper when she being indulging in homosexual activity or being a whore. You understand what I'm saying? Like a woman that sits up here and tells you, oh, I ain't gonna let no nigga run me, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And a nigga can't have multiple wives if he want to be with me. Man, look, ain't no woman supposed to be running nothing but them kids in that household. You understand what I'm saying? Like a woman is not the head of a man. Like the scriptures say, the woman was created for the man. The man wasn't created for the woman. You understand? So Eve was in a transgression. You understand? She tried to get up. She listened to the same philosophy that Esau is teaching our women today. oh, you ain't got to be up under no man. You look, you could have this good job. You just like the serpent told Eve, you can be a god. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what our women are supposed to do. Our women ain't supposed to be out here having a hot girl summer or being homosexuals and dealing with other women. You understand what I'm saying? That's against nature. You understand what I'm saying? Like a woman's body is made to nurture children. You understand what I'm saying? A woman's body is made to fit with a man, not another woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got women out here that indulge in homosexual acts with other women. Like, that's unnatural. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just like a man being with another man, that's unnatural. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't how the Lord intended life to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't be sisterly to a brother if you want to be a man. Like, you got certain sisters out there who have a demon on them and got a demon that lives within them that's a whole man. They out here wearing everything that pertains to a man. She done got her whole outfit from the men's section at a hip-hop store. You understand what I'm saying? Or she done went to Louis Vuitton and everything she got on is in the men's section. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if a woman is sitting up here portraying that she's a man, you understand that she can't be sisterly to a man because she feels like she could be a better man than you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's backwards, Israel. That's backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. One more verse on that. Verse. Where was that? Verse 28. And even as they did not like to Salakia, verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got brothers that sit up here and indulge in homosexual activity. You understand what I'm saying? And then they catch these diseases, and the scriptures say it's righteous for them to catch AIDS, for them to catch HIV, for indulging in homosexuality. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a man that's gonna lust after another man to lie with him as he would lie with a woman, he don't care about his people. He only care about that evil demon that he got on him fulfilling his own lust. You understand what I'm saying? He only care about the pleasure that he can bring himself. He don't care about his mama. He don't care about his sisters. Of course he don't care about his sisters. He feel like he could be a better woman than a woman can be. Like how crazy is that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you actually got brothers out here that feel that they can do a better job on being a woman than an actual woman. That's crazy. You got these rappers out here. These brothers is out here painting their fingernails and put them on display like that's what you're supposed to do. Man, that's backwards, Israel. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got these rappers that got younger brothers that look up to these rappers. You understand what I'm saying? So you see Lil Yachty with pink fingernail polish and Young Thug with pink fingernail polish and a dress on. Man, look, the younger brothers gonna think that's cool. Man, that ain't cool. That ain't how we supposed to. That ain't how you love your people. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how you love your sisters. That ain't how you love your brothers. You gotta love your people by living righteous and doing what you're supposed to do with what the Lord told you to do. You understand what I'm saying? You love your people by following these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand what I'm saying? Like, brothers don't understand that. Well, brothers in here understand, but I'm saying brothers in the world, they don't understand how golden these laws are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everything in this Bible is the cure for black on black crime. You understand what I'm saying? For Latino on Latino crime, Native on Native crime, Israel on Israel crime. The kid, like everybody in our communities, Black, Latino, Native American, like, oh, how we gonna do better and how can we come together? You're gonna come together up under Commander General Yohana up in this ISUBK. You understand what I'm saying? Because we follow the laws in here. You understand what I'm saying? We building our nation on righteous laws and principles. You understand what I'm saying? And if you got brothers telling you it's okay for you to indulge in homosexuality, or it's okay for you to indulge in alternative lifestyles, or a man shouldn't be able to tell one, like, you got a lot of brothers that's in the world that try to uplift sisters to them being whores, and that's wicked. Like that dude Tupac said, and the Keep Your Head Up song, like a man can't make a baby and he ain't got the right to tell the woman if she can have a man. What type of nonsense is that? Before that baby came out that woman, that baby came out that man. You understand what I'm saying? That baby is that man's responsibility, probably even more so than the woman's responsibility. Because that man has to set the laws, statutes, and commandments for his nation for that baby to be able to grow up and live. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't listen to no brother that's gonna cater to the feelings of a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like, unrighteously though. Like we cater to your feelings. You understand? But through these scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we gonna be nice to you how we supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna be nice to you how we supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. Yeah, we gonna be nice to you how we supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna treat you how you supposed to be treated. You understand what I'm saying up in this ISUBK? But it's gonna be according to God's laws, not how we feel. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna tell you right from wrong, and we gonna do right by you in this ISUBK. You understand what I'm saying? Salakia. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 40. On these, Salakia. I'm starting verse 37. Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. You understand what I'm saying? And to love the Lord, you got to follow his law, statutes, and commandments. You understand what I'm saying? Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 40. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the law is about brotherhood. The law is about loving the Lord your God with everything you have. You understand what I'm saying? You can't say you love the Lord and you don't love your brother. You understand what I'm saying? And being a sodomite or a homosexual or a woman who indulges in whorish behavior, or a woman that gives her body up to another woman. These are the type of people that don't love their people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't love your people if you are just looking for pleasure for your own self. If you're just looking for what makes you happy. You understand what I'm saying? We don't go off what makes us happy in here. You understand what I'm saying? We go off of what makes our nation thrive as a righteous, prosperous nation. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm gonna go in the class. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shmuel Thumb by Hashem Yahweh to the sisters. Israel, we gotta understand these laws, statutes, and commandments. This preserves life. You understand what I'm saying? This is the key to your success. You understand what I'm saying? Not following behind another nation, not indulging in their lifestyle. This is what we supposed to do. This is our constitution. Come back to your law, statutes, and commandments so we can get the hell out of captivity. You understand what I'm saying? ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 to 10 means 10th in Hebrew, or ma'asharah. 10% of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Announce holy convocations from sheep. Remind Akim and Agwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. With that being said, shalom, Israel.